Okay, so let's play one deck dungeon. This was, I think, a print and play game to start with, and I think it was really popular, and then they created the retail version, and it's 2017. There is an expansion out, which is something about a forest. I don't remember which one. Anyway, let's go with the playthrough. So I'm gonna start with the first boss, which is apparently the easiest. There's only you can tell that by the one dot. Other bosses, they will have more dots, and that is they are more difficult, and it's the Dragon's Cave. I think I managed to win this only once, so let's see if I'm gonna be lucky at it or not, but it could be that I'm just rubbish at it. So anyway, let's set everything up. I've got the turn reference, and you use this one to keep track of which floor you are in. We start from floor 1. We got 3 floors. After the third one, you go and fight the boss. All right, so let's see if I can put everything in shot at the moment. So I've got that's there. Okay, I need the stairs. The stairs for 1 or 2 players, and be 1 player. Put them up here. I need the cards deck. So the deck is just a series of either perils, they call them, like traps and obstacles, and actual monsters. So let's give it a shuffle. Apologies for the glare there. I cannot get rid of it. I'm in a hotel room, and I don't have all the kit with me to do a proper video. So there you go. We've got the deck. I've already selected a character. I'm gonna use the mage, and the mage starts with 1 combat die, 2 agility dice, and 4 magic dice, and you can tell that by the number of symbols that you've got on the side here. Health, we start with 5, and when we get hit, you just put one of the hearts tokens that they provide on top of your character, and once the number of the hearts is equal or more of the number of the hearts you got in your health, you're dead. Pretty straightforward. Also, I need the level that I start with, which is level 1, and this will tell you also how many items I can acquire while I'm in level 1 or keep, and how many skills also I can have while I'm at level 1, and how many experience points I need to go to level 2. Plus it tells you that during setup you get a potion, so they provide you little cubes, and you put it on the potion there, and you start with a potion which is heal 3 damage from 1 hero at the start of a turn, or 2 damage anytime. Alright, so that's it. Okay, I think we are ready to go. The game also comes with a bunch of dice that you will need to use when you are fighting against monsters or peril, and you can gain them by getting more items during gameplay. So I keep them out of the shot because you don't need to see them anyway. Alright, so I'll just warn you that I find this game quite difficult, and as I said, I think I won only once against the Dragon's Cave, and I haven't even tried the other bosses yet. I think one of the reasons is maybe I'm not really good at it. But also sometimes if you're not lucky with your dice rolls, you can get really hit hard and it's difficult then to recover. But what they do is they provide you with a campaign mode where you can play dungeons over and over again, and you can kind of beef up your character to then go and fight with the monsters, and you've got with the bosses, and you've got special abilities that are permanent on your character. But this playthrough is going to be strictly the basic game, so one character, only the starting abilities that you see on the character here, and that's it. So let's see how I do with it. So as I said, we need to go through the 3 floors, and once we've done that, we are gonna go and encounter the boss, which is the dragon. You go through the floors when you go through the deck. The last card here is the stairs, and then you decide to descend to the next floor and so on. That's it. So let's start with it. So there's the turn reference card here is pretty good at explaining what you can do or what you should do on your turn. And you start that at the start of each turn you spend 2 time, then either explore or enter a room. The time here is an hourglass icon. Every time you see that icon, you're going to see it on the monsters and the perils as well. You will need to discard that many cards face down from the deck. And that is kind of a keeping track of the progression of time. So you need to keep an eye and make the right decisions to not go through this deck too quickly, because maybe you are not going to be strong enough to handle the subsequent floors and the boss. But sometimes you have to, because otherwise you're gonna die. So fine. So let's start with the first turn. Special thing on this floor for this boss is that I need to spend an extra 5 time before your first turn on each floor. This is my first turn on the first floor, so I'm gonna spend 5. 1, 2, 4, and 5. Okay, put them here. And then we can start our turn. So the turn starts with spending 2, so I spend another 2. Then I cannot do anything. I don't have any monster in front of me or doors to explore. So the only action I can take is explore. I'm gonna draw and add face down doors to the dungeon until there are 4 total doors in play. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I've got a special ability here for the mage, is the heroic feature, which says that I can store a black die when I explore or I flee from a monster. And you may store up to 2 dice at a time. So because I just explore, I'm gonna put it here. And these black dice can be used as wild cards, so I can use them for combat when I need combat, or agility, or magic. I can make up my mind there, so I'll put it there. That is my turn done. Second turn, I need to go with spending 2 again, so let's spend 2. Okay, and now I can decide to enter a room. So this either explore. I cannot explore anymore. I've already got 4 cards here. I can decide to enter a room and choose a door, open, and encounter what you've got behind the door. Or, sorry, if it's an already open door, just encounter whatever you got there. Or you can open a closed door and either have the encounter straight away or flee. And remember, if I flee, I get another die there. So, well, let's enter this room here. All right, this is a locked door. So let's have a look at the structure of the cards. This is a peril. That's the symbol of the peril there. And what you need to do, you need to choose which of the two ways you want to kind of go through this peril. Either pick the lock or bash it open. So for picking the lock, I will need to spend 1 time, so 1 card, and then roll only using my agility dice and any extra black dice if I got them, because my ability tells me that I can use it against perils as well. I need to roll 8 or plus. If I don't do that, I will suffer 1 hit, and also I will lose 4 cards again because I got 4 time there. The cool or not cool thing is that regardless of you defeating the peril or the monster, you will still get the card as a reward. And the card can be used in 3 different ways. You can either use the experience points at the top here, which we will put underneath your level card, like so, which means I've already got 2 points towards my 6 points to level up. Or you can use it as an item, see there, and you can slide it underneath your character card there, and you end up with now 2 combat dice, so you're gonna gain an extra combat die. Or you can use it as a skill, which is underneath here, which means you can put it underneath again your character card. See if I can do it without ruining everything. And you see that then you can start using this skill as well. The same as if there is a potion here, you can put it underneath your turn reference card to have an extra potion to choose from. Right, so we said we are going to, we just opened the door, we got a locked door. Well, this one will give me an extra combat die, so that could be a nice thing to do, because I only got 1 combat die. Whew. Or I can start building up experience. But you know what, let's try and defeat it first and then decide what to do. So I'm gonna try and get it. I'm gonna try here and go through this obstacle, which is the locked door, by, I don't want to bash it open because I cannot. So if I use bash it open, I can use only my combat, and with 1 die I cannot go up to 11. But if I use my heroic feature die as well, I can only go up to 12, but I need to roll 2 6, and I suck at rolling dice. So let's go with the pick the lock. So we're gonna lose 1, and now we can roll. I can roll my 2 agility plus my feature die. So let's see what's the roll. I'm lucky, 8. Just cool. So now I lose my feature die. I believe that is my interpretation of this rule here, because I need to then gain them again by exploring or fleeing. And I also get this reward, and I need to decide how I want to use it now. So I only have 1 item that I can store at this point in time for my character. I think I'll try and level up. I'm gonna use it as experience points, so I'll put it underneath the level card there. Right. That is the end of the turn. Next turn. Nope, I got it wrong. So I always forget about this. So I did roll this, right? So what you need to remember and I find it sometimes difficult to remember, like I did now, I've missed it out. For any type of encounter, so either peril or a monster, you'd also need to satisfy the requirements of the floor, which are up here. So this is for the perils, this is for the monsters, which means with my roll of 8, I need to cover this one first because it's got a little green shield on it and they got priority. You need to cover them first before you can start cover the other type of requirements, which means that I can use my 3 to cover that, and then I cannot satisfy this. So my joy has just been shattered, which means that I can still get a card, but I get hit once and I lose 4 times. Yay! 4. Yeah, as I said, it's quite brutal, this game, so let's keep it there. I still use it as experience, which is okay. Alright, so next turn, let's spend 2. And I hope I'm gonna remember that from now on. I did spend 2 already. No, I think I'm gonna open this door here. This is a monster, it's a shadow. Also monsters got some specific ability that you will need to follow before you can actually encounter it. For example, this one is fade. I need to spend 1 time for each skill I use against this monster. And it's quite a tough man. This one has got a 10 agility, 5 combat, and then, well, I got plenty of blue dice, so I could give it a go. And also, well, this is 5 combat plus 3 combat for the floor as well. And I don't have any extra die here, so I'm gonna flee so that I can gain a die. There you go. Then next turn I'm gonna spend 2 again, and now I'm going to do what? I'm going to open this door. Wrath? I have no idea how you pronounce that. Again, this one's got drain before the encounter, convert 1 item to experience points. So this one will force you to get rid of 1 of your items and convert it into experience points. But you know what? I'm going to flee this as well, which means I'm going to get another die, another extra die there. What does this one give you? It gives you either an extra combat die, or if you spend a agility die you gain a 6 one. Oh, that's nice. And also 3 experience points, plus I don't have any item, so this one will not apply to me, and I could try and kill it even though I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 combat box that I need to cover. And if you see the difference, the box that is the small square one, you can only use 1 die on it. The rectangular one, you can use multiple dice on them. Okay, so I did flee already, so let's go next turn. I'm gonna spend 2. And I'm going to open this door. Alright, so this is a peril. I can decipher it, spending 2 time, and then I need to fulfill a 6 here and a 2 there. And I got 4, potentially a 6 dice to use. Or I can destroy it with my combat, which I don't have much, so I think I'm gonna oh sorry, this is in the alright, this isn't the glare, so let's do that, and then you can see it. I think I'm going to decipher it, so I spend 2. And I roll only my 4 dice. Perfect, so I got a 6 there, and I can use a 3 to cover. Actually, I should have done the 3 first and then the 6 there. Perfect, managed to get it. What do I want to use this one for? For the extra agility item, or the... Well, I could, because then I can try and get this one down. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use it as an item. So you put it down. I quite like the way they've done the cards and the way that one card can give you 3 options, and by placing it in specific ways, it's pretty clear what they give you. So that means I'm gonna get an extra agility die, and that's my turn done. Let's go to the next round. So we spend 2 again, and I think I'm gonna explore. Am I gonna try and get this one? So I'm already at my limit with items. I can only have 1 item when I'm at level 1. I could do this one, and so if I use dice that sum up to 4, magic dice that sum up to 4, I can gain a combat 4 and an agility 4, then increase one of your dice by 1. That is good as well. Well, let's try and have an encounter with this guy here, which is the shadow. Alright, so when you have an encounter with monsters, I believe I haven't yet, instead of just rolling the dice that appear in the boxes here, you roll all of your dice in one go. And I decide to roll my heroic features because I can heroic feature dice because I can use it against monsters as well. So let's roll all of them, and I'm gonna use actually the box, the lid of the box too, as a dice tray. Alright, as usual, my rolls are rubbish. Quite a lot of 2s and 1s there. Right, so what do I need to do? I need to... So this one is 10. I need at least a 10 with that. I also noticed one other thing that I missed out before, that I've got a skill to prevent a damage from perils, but I forgot, so well, tough. So I need 10 agility, which I do not have. I've got, how much have I got here? I've got 7. I need a 2 for that, which I can use maybe this die here for the 2 for the, and not this one. I need a, sorry, is a monster. I need a 3. So I can, there it goes. I need a 3 for that. All right. I also need a 5, a 4, and a 3. So let's try and place them. I'm gonna place this one there. I'm gonna place this one here. I'm gonna place this one here, and I am going to place this one here, and I place this 3 plus this, which goes up to 11 there, and unfortunately I cannot do anything with this. So what you can do, you can convert dice into wild dice by saying I'll pick these two, and you can, instead of those two, you can exchange them for one of the black dice with the lowest number that appear between the two dice that you are exchanging it with. So in this case I will acquire a black die with a 1. Which 8, no it doesn't. That is, I need a 5 for that, so yeah, in this case I cannot do anything with it, so there's no even point in exchanging it. I'm trying to work out if I can, by mixing them up, get to this, cover this one as well. So they will cover that one with an extra 1. I got 11. This is a 3. That is a 5. And that is a 5. I didn't use any skill, so I don't spend any time. Well, fine, I'll get another hit, and I spend 1 time. Go. Right, so I got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I've got these two, they are going, and I've got 3 agility. I've got 2 hits. Now, what do I want to do? Do I want to I think I'm gonna use the skill in this case. I've got quite a lot of magic, so for 4 plus I can gain a 4 combat die, a 4 agility die, and then I can increase one of your dice by 1. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it as a skill. Let's see if I remember to use the skill this time. So okay, cool. And the turn I'm gonna spend 2, and now I'm gonna explore, which means I'm gonna fill this one up to 4, and because I did that I'm gonna gain a wild die, and that's my turn. Another turn, so spend 2. I'm going to what am I going to do? I'm gonna enter a room. I'm gonna enter this room here. Again, a room puzzle. Right. So I think I deciphered it before, and I remember now that I need to remember that I can prevent 1 hit from perils. Actually, sorry, you don't see this one. There you go. It's the same as the one that I had before, and I think I'm gonna go and decipher it, which means I'm gonna spend 2 because it tells me here, and now I roll my blue dice, so I need at least a 2, 1 die with a 2, and then 6. Let's do it here again. Nice. 6, 6. Done. Alright. So I gain this one, and I cannot have any more items because I'm at my max, my limit, and I could have a potion. Reroll all your 1s and 2s, and also roll a black die as well. I need to level up, I think, before I do anything else. The problem with using this as experience is that when you level up, they don't go back in the deck, they go out of play. So I will never be able to get this again. But I need to level up. So let's put it here. So I got 4 experience points, and I need other 2 to level up. Fine. Now let's go with another turn. I'm going to do spend 2. And I am going to open this door. There you go. There's a cave in. We are caved in. What can I do? I can either dismantle it or climb over it. So, and it's 2 experience points, which will let me level up. This one is actually a nice one because it makes you convert whatever you roll with a yellow die. If you discard it, you can convert it to a 6 yellow die again. I think I'm gonna try and climb over it. So I need an 11 with that. And I'm gonna use my special die as well. Try. Just 8. 11. 12. There you go. Cool. So now I'm going to put it there, and that means I can level up. So if these 3 cards are out of play, put them back in the box, and now we level up, which means we're gonna be on level 2, and you can see that now we can hold 3 items and 3 skills, plus I get an extra potion, so an extra white cube here that I can use to use potions. So I can use 2 potions now. Plus you get a black extra die for plus encounter bonus. Perfect. And now I need 8 experience points to level up. So I'll keep this one. I'll keep it here. I hope I remember to use it. Fine. Now it's another turn, so I spend 2. Oh, we are almost at the end of the level here. Oh, I forgot again, didn't I? I did forget again. Where was it? Climb over it. Oh, I did forget again. I did roll 12, which means that I had to cover that as well, and I couldn't cover it because I only had 12. So I covered this one, but I couldn't cover this then, which means I'm gonna get hit twice, but because of my ability I'm gonna get hit once, and I spent 2, which means that I spent an extra 2, so I'm at the bottom of the floor now. There you go. See, that's what annoys me about this game sometimes, that you need to keep an eye on that all the time. And actually, I'm gonna move it down there so I can actually see it. Actually, let's move it around a bit so we can actually see the cards. Let's put this one up here, this one here, still in shot. All right. So I did spend 2 already for the turn, and now I need to decide what to do if I want to. Oh, that's the problem. If I want to explore again, I'm going to. I don't have any cards here, so that means that every time you need to take card, actually, each time there are 3 tokens here, blah blah blah. While visible, place a damage token here for each time spent. I'm not spending time, I'm actually asking for doors. So at this point you can decide. So if you need to spend time here, instead of spending time because you don't have cards, you need to add a hit token on this card. So if I spend 2 time, I add 2, And when there are 3 tokens, you remove them, but your character gets hit by 1. But you can decide to descend to the next floor as soon as you reach the stairs, which I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, let's go down. So when you do that, all the cards in play are gonna be reshuffled into the deck, and also we need to remember to move the floor down, and remember that now we need to satisfy an extra 2 boxes for each peril and or combat. Right, so actually I think I got it slightly wrong. I think I've already spent 2 and then I decided to go down. I should have spent 2 and then decided to maybe open the door and then flee. I didn't do that. I forgot. I'm thinking about too many things at the moment. So I said I was going down, so I move this one down here. So now for each peril and for each monster, we need to also cover those 2 boxes. This one is kind of required to be covered first, and for the monster, those 2 boxes here. So you see that each monster becomes more powerful just because we went down 1 floor. All right, let's go with spending. No, I need to spend more now. See, you need to remember that as well. Spend an extra 5 before your first turn on each floor. This is my first turn on floor 2, so I spend 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I spend 2 because it's my start of the turn. There you go. And now I'm gonna explore. Yeah. So I do 1, 2, 3. And 4. Because I've done that, I get my feature die. Next turn, actually what I'm gonna do now, I only have 2 hit points left. I'm gonna use the potion to heal 3 damage from 1 hero at the start of a turn. So I'm gonna use this potion to heal the 3 hits ahead, so I'm full health again. And that was the first turn. All right, now I need to start the second turn. I'm gonna spend 2 again, and I'm gonna open this door. A boulder. This is 4 experience points, and and this is actually pretty good. You roll an extra black die for when you are against monsters, and also you gain an extra health and magic. I quite like this. Is an extra, but that means rolling 14 on that plus a 2 and a 6. There's no way I can do that with 3 and 4. No, I'm gonna flee, so which is gonna give me an extra die there. Maybe I'll do it the next round. So 1, 2. I'm going to. What am I going to do? I'm going to. Should I go for this? How many skills can I get? 3. So I already got. I got 1. Because the starting skill doesn't count against the limit, so, and it gives me an extra blinking die. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do a slow time. So I spent 3, and now I roll. So I need a 2, a 6, and 11 with 6 dice. Right, I think I'm gonna get a 3. I'm gonna put it there. I need a 6 here. There you go. And 11. Yes. Oh, you see? I forgot to roll this. So you know what? I'm gonna move it here so I remember to use it. Anyway, I managed to go over it. So, or slow time. I managed to slow time. Got 11. I got a 3 and a 6 there. Perfect. I lose those 2 black dice there. There you go. And now I can. I think this is a skill that you can use at any time. Let me check the rules quickly. By the way, the instructions are pretty well done. For example, now I need to look at this type of skills when I can use it, and there's a page about features, skills, and potions, and there's nice legend here, so that is the same symbol. Yes. Free skills. There is no cost to use a free skill. It may still only be used once per encounter. That's fine. I believe each skill can only be used once during each encounter. So each skill, so I can use all my skills once per encounter. I'm gonna put it under my skills, and if I can get it there you go. Right, so I've got all of that done. Perfect. Next turn, and 2. I'm going to open this door. An arrow wall. And I need 8 experience points now to level up. I'm gonna do. Oh, this one would give me a combat die, which I don't have many. I got 1. And it's a 6 there, or an 11 here as well. But that's 2 and 6. So. Oh, and this one is if you sacrifice one of your agility die, you prevent 1 damage, and in a boss fight you prevent 2 damages, which is, I believe, if we reach the boss, is quite useful, this one, because the boss hits you a lot. But then I'm gonna max out my skill level. And so my skill counts. So I'm going to. Ooh. No, that's it. I'm gonna do the magic shield. I'm gonna keep it and get the combat die. So I'm gonna spend 1 because it tells me to. And then I roll my this and that, which is my encounter bonus, and hopefully I'm gonna get. Ouch! Ouch! So what do I have? I've got. Well, first of all, I need to cover the 2 there. Hey! And I can use this new skill, which you cannot see. Let's see if I do this. There you go. Only against monsters, not perils. So but wait, because oh no, this is against only against monsters. I cannot use this one either. Oh, that's annoying. Well, that's fine. That's fine. That's all right actually, because I can still prevent one damage from perils, so I can cover. I can cover this one easily. I covered that one, which was required, and I just get one hit, which I can prevent with that. Perfect. It worked it out in the end. So I get this one, and I said I'm gonna get it as an item. So, just a second. Let's put the item there. Now, is it the right spot? Yep. Okay. Next turn. 1 and 2. I'm going to do what? I'm going to move this one a bit so that I can put more cards down. I'm going to explore. Yeah, so 1, 2. That means I'm gonna get my die there. Next I'm going to spend 2 because it's a new turn, obviously, and I'm going to open this door. Oh, wrong side. Fine. This is a phantom. Ethereal. Immediately discard all 1s and 3s rolled. This is a tough one. It gives me 4, and I got agility and a lot of combat, plus a lot of combat there. But I can roll an extra die, and if I use that, but I can actually easily die here because I've got 5 hit points, right? And there are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and discard 1s and 3. No way I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna flee, so I'm gonna get my little die there. Spend 2, and let's open this door. Anything better? Plague Rat. Whoa. Swarm. X, which is that, is 4 per open door, including this one. So this is 8. I got 2 open doors, so this is going to be agility 8, 3, 5, 5 combat, 3 combat, 3 combat, and 5. But it should maybe be less damaging then. Well, you know what? Let's encounter it and see if we can get rid of the rat. Right, so I roll everything. Okay. So this is required, which I said is 8. Ooh. That is 8, right? How do I do that? Well, I can do 9. Or I can do 8 like that. So, and that is a green shield. There are no green shields here, so I need a 3 and a 5. So I've got a 6 I can put here. I've got a 5 that I can put here. I've got a 6 that I can put here, and I didn't roll my extra die here, which I'm gonna roll now for a 1, but that's good. No, it's not good. That was a nice roll. What can I also do? I can, if I spend 4 magic, which is this one, I can gain a 4, which I need here. Then increase 1. Perfect. I spend 4 magic. I gain a 4, which can go here, for example. I then gain another 4 there, which I can put here. and then I use this one to cover that. And that's me done. I think. Yeah, I need to check if gaining dice means actually you get more dice, or if you gain. Take a die or the gain color from the supply and add it to your pool, showing the number indicated. Perfect. Yes. So done it. I need to be careful when I take back my dice that I just take the ones that I've got. Plus I think I've also missed out that die. Anyway, let's sort it out. I got 2, I've got 3 of those, I got 4 I've got 4 magic dice, and I've got 1 extra for the level that I'm in. Right, so this is dead, and I'll use it for what? For experience points. Yep. Good. Let's go to the next turn, and now I'm going to enter this door here. Oh, skeleton. Undying. If any boxes are empty, spend 2 time. Okay. I think I'm gonna do just for the experience points actually. Right. Now let's remember everything. I've got 2 combat dice. Yes. I got 3 agility dice. Yes. I got 4 magic dice. Yes. Plus a special one for the encounter bonus. Plus I can roll an extra black one because I got this skill here. There it goes. And I can convert magic results into combat and agility, plus I can increase one of my dice by 1 as well. So let's go for it. Ooh, okay. So shields first. 2, 4. What about here? 5. Ouch. 5 for this one. I got a 6 for this one. And what is behind there? 3. Can I do anything? Well, I got a 5 for this one. And what I can do, I need a 3 yellow, and I need 2 3 yellows, even though if I cover this one I don't get hit because this one is just spending 1 time. So I'm gonna convert this. This is a good example of how you can convert dice. I've got a 5 and a 3, so I'm gonna gain, instead of those I'm gonna exchange them for a black die with the lowest number, which is 3. Right, so I'm gonna put it here so it doesn't hit me. And now I've got this special ability here, which means, oh no, because I've used the 4 to convert it. So I used this, sorry. Well, it was a 3 anyway. Well, I could have used that, but then I couldn't cover that. Okay, fine, that's it. I'm gonna leave it as it is. Good, so I'm gonna spend just 1. Perfect. Now let's get back the right number of dice again. 4, 3, 2, and 1 for that. Right. Now I think I'm gonna use this one as experience again. If any boxes are empty, spend 2. So I left this one empty, so I need to spend an extra 2 as well. Need to read all the card, not just part of it. Reroll once and choose a potion. I can get that. I could get an extra item and get 3. No, I think I need to. I need to level up with using by killing the bigger monsters. So I'm gonna put an item there as well, so that I'll go 3 combat dice. All right, that, and that, and now add it now. I remember to use it. Cool. Next turn, spend 2. I'm gonna enter this room here. Narrow wall. Well, this is kind of... Is it an easy one? With the magic, if I do that, it is an easy one. 6, 2, so I got 5 dice. And I can prevent 1 if I get hit. Yeah, let's spend 1. This is cheap. Cheap experience. Right, let's go again with it. This, so I need to cover 2, 6 and 6 there. Well, 6, 6, 3. Done. Cool. And I get all back. And I get more experience. So I got 4 experience now. To go up to 8. Oh, I'll do spend 2. This is the at the end of any turn, the heroes may descend. If this card is revealed while spending time to start a turn, the heroes may descend immediately. There it goes, yeah. So I'll just reveal this one by spending time to start a turn. I'm gonna go to the next floor. So let's reshuffle everything in. That is quite scary. It's a box, combat box with 10. Alright. Much better than last night I played as well, and I think I died on the second floor, like 2 turns into the second floor. Okay, so let's start again. I'm gonna put this one this way so I can move this up as well. Just need to reveal the card, the stairs card, when is the time. So let's just do this so I can see it. Now remember that we've got that thing with the Dragon's Cave, that before your first turn, on each floor, you need to spend 5. So I spent 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now I can take the turn, so I spend 2 again, because at the beginning of my turn, where is it? I explore. Sorry, beginning of my turn I spend 2, and now I explore. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I do that, I get my extra die. And I go with my next turn then. I open this door. Oh, shadow. So it's 3 actually. Problem with 3 is that can I swap items? Because this one gives you combat plus health as well. Let me check if I can swap items. Send in loot. There it goes. When taking an item or skill as loot, you can replace an existing item or skill with your new loot. The replaced card becomes XP and is immediately tagged under the level card. A hero cannot have duplicate skills and the party cannot identify the same potion type twice. Yes, I can then. So I can swap this one, which gives me the same amount of dice but an extra health with this one. Yeah, go for it. Cool. So I need to spend one for each skill I use. I need to remember that. Right, let's try and defeat this guy. Shadow. Right. Okay, so this, I can also roll an extra one, but because I use a skill, well, let's... You know what, I'm gonna check first if I can defeat it without using the skill, which means I don't need to spend an extra time because I've used the skill. So I need 10 here, right? Which means I could use those two to do a 10. Then I need a 3 for that, which I can use this one. I need a 5 for that, which I don't have. I need a 5 for this one. I need a 3 for this one. I need a 4 for that one, and a 5 at least. So I got a 6. Unbelievable. I can manage to do it. Look at that. 11 and 6. And I got 2 dice left over as well. Never happens. Cool. So that is defeated. Let's get back the right number of dice again without using any skills, so I don't spend any extra time. I got 3 of them, and this one goes because it was the heroic feature one. So I'm gonna swap my item. Actually, which one should I swap? Should I swap the one with they got the same amount of experience points, so let's do that. Actually, let's put this one like that, so that the little heart is next to the other ones, so I can see it. Oh, too much fiddling with cards. So I got 6 experience points. There. Oh, I need to put them. Yeah, 1. Skip that one there, and 2. Fine. Next turn. Let's move. Ouch. How long have I been in here? 1 hour. Whoa. Now, I think I'm gonna reveal this. So 3. The problem with so this one will give me 3 experience points, which will get me up to 9, which I can level up, but I waste 1 experience point. And what does it give me? It gives me that, or if I spend 3 I can roll 2 agility. Not really. I'm gonna flee this one, which let me add a die there. I can then spend 2 because it's a new turn, and I open this door. Oh, come on, again, 3. Flame statues. I think I need to level up. So shall I encounter this one? Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna encounter this one. I need, so I spent 3. I'm gonna do the disenchant instead of dodge them, because dodge them I think I'm gonna get massacred. 3, 2, and 3. I spent, use this 6 dice. I remember to fill those in. Never happened. 5 and 6. Fine, bring it on then. So I'm gonna go with, doesn't matter. So there it goes. This, and that. I definitely defeat this one, which means I'm gonna level up because I've got 5, 9. Unfortunately, I'm gonna lose 1 because you can only carry over experience points if you actually don't use any on that card, but I use 2 on this card, so an extra 1 is gonna, I'm just gonna waste it. That's fine, they go away, which means I'm gonna go with level 3. I get again another encounter bonus, I believe, plus an extra potion that I can use, and I can go up to 5 items and 4 skills now. Cool. I think you get 1 extra for each level. Let me see, leveling up. Remove, place them in the game box. Each level up will grant 1 free potion token. Also, your hero's capacity for holding items and learning them. Finally, the level card indicates how many free heroic dice the party gains in every encounter and boss fight round. No, I think I don't go up 1. It's only 1 extra. Yes, because then it goes to 2. Yes. So I think it's only still 1 extra. So I need to be quick and leveling up again, so I can get 2 dice there. Fine, let's try. So end of turn. Let's. Oh, shall I explore or shall I? No, I'm gonna reveal. I'm gonna open the door. So bandit. You know what? I'm gonna flee so I can get this extra die here, and then spend 2. I'm gonna explore, which is gonna give me another extra die there. Spend 2. I'm going to open the door. A force wall. 4 experience points. I need 10 to level up again. Or it gives me an extra health and an extra magic. I think I need some health if the next bit is gonna be the boss. What do I do? And if I use the climb around one, I need to spend 3, which will make me spend or run out of cards there. Or I can blast through it with 14. Ooh. You know what, let's try. I'm gonna blast through it. I need 14, choose 6 and 5. Alright, let's do that. I use those, them, and this one. Okay, that is more like one of my rolls. This is gonna hurt a lot. Now, can I even reach 14 there? So I need to spend 2 here. I need to spend 5, which I don't have, here. I cannot use this one. I think it's the end of the road, guys. Can I do some magic? No. No, this is against monsters. This is spells. Perils. Anything with powers that I can do? No, I'm gonna get. Oh, that's so annoying. No, I don't have a 5, and I cannot add them up, right? That's it. I'm gonna get hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get 5 hits. And I need to spend 2. That was a great idea, wasn't it? Fine, let's get the experience at least. Or should I get the... No, I'll get the experience. Yep. Okay, let's get back the dice again. I go 4, 3, 3, and 1 for the level. And now the turn is not started. I'm gonna spend a potion to get 3 damages away. And now it's the next round, so I spend 2. And now I need to I'm gonna open this door. Glooping Who's I think this one gives me 3 experience points. Spend 1 time for each one rolled, and I'm gonna get up to 5 items, so I can get another. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it again. So let's go for it. Let's roll all the dice. So I need a 3, I need to cover that. I need a 2, which I don't have. I'm gonna cover that with that. I need a 5. Ooh, I'm gonna use this one here. I think I need a... Alright, so another 5. I can use it here. I need a... I need a 4 there. I need a 5 here. Can I go up to 10? No, I cannot go up to 10. I need to cover this one first, otherwise I'm gonna die. What does this do? It does, if I spend a 4, sorry, a 4 magic, I'm gonna get 4, 4, and then increase 1 by 1. No, the magic one is all done. Okay, so after this smooth transition. Let's see if I can finish off this game. I think I'm gonna miserably die because I'm on level 3 and I think I'm about to go down and meet the dragon after I hopefully kill off this glooping hoods. So what happened is that my phone ran out of space last night, and so I'm smoothly continue the recording at home. You can see that nothing has changed. Anyway, so I did roll my dice. I did put some dice on the glooping hoods, some on the boxes here for the requirements of the floors, but I still need to use some of the other dice, and more importantly I need to cover this 10 if I can. So let's check what can I leave out. So I need to keep those there for sure because they've got the green shield on. So let's put them there, and those are done. Then I need to go with the 10, and it needs to be all yellow. So one other thing I can do is that, which is going to be 11, unfortunately. Also, there's one thing about this monster is that if you need to spend 1 time for each one you roll, so this one will spend 1. That's it. And so I covered that. Now I can use the blue to cover the 5, because remember that if you are not able to cover all the green shields, that's it, you will receive all of this damage. You cannot cover anything else until the green shields are covered first. So I've got 5, I've got another 5 here. I'm going to do what? To try and not miserably die. So but I'm gonna convert this one into a 6 pack. There you go. And I'll put it here so I can go to 6. With the 5, I think I'm gonna cover one of those so that so here I just lose a health, here I lose a health and time, even though I don't have any more time, do I? So well, let's try and not lose too much health. So I'm going to use the ability here to roll a black die against the monsters. Whoa, now I roll a 6. You flippity flip. Okay. 5, no 1. Well, there you go. Now it's a different story, isn't it? I do a 6 and a 4, I got 10. A 5, and now I got that. I can cover this, and I just receive 1 damage in theory. Yep, 1 damage. Alright. And I can now claim the card. So I've got still 4. Let's check the number of dice again. So I've got 4 blue dice, yes. 3 agility dice, yes. 3 combat dice, yes. And 1 for this black die. And that's 8. Okay, so now that I've got more space here, I'm gonna move the dice just next to the character. There, alright. So that is done. Let's see how I can use this card now. I could try and... Oh, wait a second, I don't know how many potions I had. Let me check. Where is it? Where is it? Where are the potions? Did I use all the potions? I don't think so. No, I think I didn't use all the potions. So, well, let's say I didn't use all the potions. I still had 1 potion. I don't actually remember. Trying to check the video from last night if I can see. And I did 2. No, I still had 2. I think I still had 2 potions then. No. 1 potion. I used 1 towards the end of the last few turns. Alright, so I got still 1 potion. Why is this die here? No idea. Shouldn't be there. Fine, so I've got still 1 potion. Let's move this one up a bit. So it's before the start of my turn. Actually, let me use this card first. So I either... How many items can I get? 5. So I can either use it for my power and health. There's no way I'm gonna level up. And if I level up, what do I gain? 1 extra die. I already gained 1 extra die here. So you know what, I'm gonna use this one as an item. So let's put it here, which gives me an extra combat die. So I've got 4 combat die, 3 agility, 4 magic die, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 health. So before the start of my turn, I'm gonna use my potion to remove 3 damages. Actually, let's take them out because I'm gonna get hit quite a lot, I think. And now is my new turn, so what I'm gonna do, I need to spend 2, 1, and now because I should spend another one, but there are no cards, and he says at the end of each turn, the heroes will descend. If this card is revealed while spending time to start a turn, the heroes may descend immediately. So I'm gonna descend immediately, there's nothing else I can do. Fine, let's do that. Let's descend immediately, which means we are gonna finally encounter Mr. Dragon. That's Mr. Dragon, without the glare, there you go. And one cool thing is that you turn the turn reference, and here is the reference card on how to fight the boss. You see everything is in shot, yes, apart from my dice, there you go. So what happens here, there's no stairs, there's no spending time, it's just rolling the dice and try and hit him as much as you can. You can see that it's got quite high requirements here, and what happens, it starts with 6 hit points or health, 6 health, and you can roll dice, you can use skill potions and place dice, suffer consequences, strike the boss, 1 damage per box that you cover with a little skull, and then you do a new round. Heroic features cannot be used in the boss fight. Your experience level and counter bonus provides black dice during each round. Yeah, okay. So I can use an extra black one, which I've got. You can also use your potions during each boss round. The start of a round is the same as the start of a turn for a healing potion. Alright. I don't have any potions, so let's see, I'm gonna miserably get destroyed by this, but let's try, maybe I'm lucky again with my dice. Where is the bleed? Alright, so as I said, we need to roll the dice, we need to try and hit him by covering the boxes with a little skull on them, after of course satisfying the requirements for the green shield boxes. So I don't think I'm strong enough to kill it, but let's give it a go. I'll show you how the feet looks like. Okay. So, right, so I can use this to cover that, and this to cover, yeah, to cover that. And now I need to limit the damage. Well, I hit him once, so what you need to do, you need to suffer the consequences first before you can claim to have hit the dragon. Oh, I'll get this one, and 16, yeah, no way, and 17. What I got here, I got 9 and 8, and that. Which means that I'm dead. I received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits, and I got 7. So I'm dead. But if I managed to cover those as well, or if I didn't get hit as much as that, I would have hit the dragon twice, because I managed to cover 2 boxes with the little skull. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a little skull just there, and it goes out to the light. There you go. But that's it, I'm dead. I received about 3,000 hit, so I'm dead. Anyway, I want to finish the video because I didn't manage to record the boss fight last night, and that is one deck dungeon. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough, and as I said, I really like the game. I think I will need to. I'm getting a bit better playing it. I think what I missed this time is trying to kind of level up a little bit more quickly, and also get more items with health, maybe with a combo, you know, with the items with the 2 icons on. But hey, maybe next time. So that's it. As I said, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.